Imagine a giant barrier against the sea that disappears completely once the threat is passed. It sounds like science fiction, but it exists in Venice. This is MOSE, the experimental electromechanical module. The city sits inside a lagoon connected to the Adriatic Sea by 3 inlets. During an exceptionally high tide, seawater flows through those passages and can flood the city. A permanent wall would block that advance, but it would also disrupt water circulation and navigation. The solution was to create a movable barrier. There are 78 gates, distributed across 4 barriers at the lagoon's 3 entrances. When they are not in operation, they lie on the seabed inside enormous concrete structures called caissons. In Malamocco, some of these caissons measure up to 60 meters wide, 48 meters long, and over 11 meters high, weighing as much as 22,500 tons. But how do you raise a gate that weighs hundreds of tons? With compressed air. Air is pumped into the interior of the structure and expels the water. Lighter, the gate pivots on its hinges until it stands vertical, forming a barrier between the Adriatic and the lagoon. When the tide falls, water flows back into the gate, and it returns to the seabed. The project also had to take the ecosystem into account. For years, fish, birds, benthic organisms, and submerged vegetation were monitored to evaluate the effects of the construction and the temporary closures. And the gates require maintenance. In 2023, one was removed for inspection and was covered in algae and mollusks. After being cleaned and examined, it was returned to the system. Thus, a barrier that normally remains hidden can be activated when the Adriatic threatens Venice. MOSE turns the lagoon's own seabed into a defense against the sea. Would you trust a city protected by a barrier hidden on the seabed? If you were impressed by MOSE, leave a like, share it with a friend, and subscribe to the channel.